Alright, let's get back at it now. Time to play a couple of games on ladder. Get wrecked a little bit. Hopefully I can do the rectoning. Very hopefully. I just want to play normal games. No more crazy games. I've had more than enough of those today. So please, pray to the StarCraft gods. Let me play normal games. Please, please, please. I'm begging. I am begging. Alright, TVT on Dreamcatcher. The Terran map that I can't really win on. I cannot win on this map. Hold on. Oh, yeah, there we go. Set your location keys on your opponent's base. That'll work. Alright.
Big job, huh? Go ahead.
Let's make it happen.
SCV ready.
Let's win some games.
Go ahead. Huh?
For a change. Get a real change of pace here.
Additional supply depots required.
Instead of losing games, I would like to win games. It feels
Not
better.
enough minerals.
It really does. Спасибо большое, Лампа. Я стараюсь очень сильно.
What's going on?
А почему-то я сегодня очень плохо играю. Вчера нормально играл.
SCV ready.
В среду нормально играл. А сегодня очень-очень плохо играю. И сам не понимаю почему.
I'm go. SCV ready.
Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna turn it around now. For sure. I promise.
SCV ready.
Ooh, okay. Okay. Got an opportunity to be annoying with my Reaper Cyclone pressure. Please don't follow my SCV. I'm asking
Not
nicely.
enough
Please don't.
minerals.
What's going on?
Commands. Not enough minerals.
Huh? The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Спасибо большое.
Got something. SCV
Don't
ready.
worry, be happy. Все окей, дальше. Спасибо.
What's it? Yeah, I'm listening. Bad news? Phew. Got something from SCV ready. The Grim Reaper has arrived. What's it? Yeah, from above. What? You want number? What? What's it? Yeah, SCV ready. Huh? Got scissors go. Cyclone ready for action. Phew. What?
Additional supply depots. Not enough minerals.
What's it worth? Fear them. Cyclone. Yeah. You got SCV ready. Certainly. Channels cool. Go ahead. Comms open. Optics online.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
GG. Alright. Thank you. Thank you so much for all the support. I'd like to thank my mother, my father. Without them, I wouldn't be here. I'd like to thank David Kim for making Reaper grenades and cyclones. Without them, I surely would not have won that. Yeah. So when I win a TVT, it's it's usually in some ridiculous scenario like that. Anyway, yes. That's a TVT win. Doesn't happen too often, guys. Does not happen too often. Alright, let's hop onto the streaming account. We still need to get this one up into Master 2. David Kim, please. Exactly. Hey, I wanted TVT. It's a good day. Actually, I guess, ironically enough, or maybe not ironically enough, but unexpectedly enough, the 2 games that I won on ladder today, so I've won 2 and lost 3 on ladder, the 2 that I won were both TVTs, which is my worst matchup. But did I lose what? Did I lose 3 TVZs? I lost the TVT, that's right. I lost the TVT and I lost 2 TVZs. That's what it was.
Huh?
Alright, what do we have here? A Zerg. Roach King. Alright.
What's going on?
Why, David, why? Yeah, I found myself asking that many
Big
times
job.
with many different things. Why
SCV
corrosive
ready.
bile?
Not enough minerals.
Why disruptors in their current form? Why Reaper grenades? Why cyclones killed everything on the ground and buildings in the early game?
SCV ready.
Why Widow Mine design, to be honest? Lots of whys. I could go on. I could go on.
In the rear.
Thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate it, guys.
Additional supply.
Truly do.
Not enough minerals.
Makes me feel as though I'm doing something with my life. Kappa.
SCV ready.
No, seriously though, I appreciate it. Why Hydras? Why? Alright, subscribers know what to do. Anytime the word Hydra is mentioned, you know how there's a drinking game, anytime somebody says a certain word, you take a shot.
SCV
Anytime
ready.
the word Hydra is mentioned, we've got an emote specifically for that unit. And only for that unit. It's not about Zerg. You know, it's about the Hydra. And it's personal between me and the Hydra. It's very personal.
Go ahead.
Exactly. Aku is all over that.
Huh?
Has nothing to do with Zerg for me.
We hear ya.
It's between the Hydra
SCV ready.
and myself.
Big job.
The Hydra's
What's
wrecked
going?
me. To those of you who are new to the stream,
What's going? Big job.
there's one thing in the game that tilts me
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
more quickly than anything. It's losing to Hydra lists. And it happens a lot. It happens very frequently.
In the rear. Huh?
Okay,
Bad
we
news.
have a pool
Command
first, ladies and
center
gentlemen.
upgrade complete.
What's going on? The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Thank you very much for the subscription. I really appreciate that. Scandalous. Thank you very much. I'm about to lose here because I'm not really paying attention. I know he went pool first. Yeah, I'm going to lose. Thank you. I really appreciate it, guys.
Go ahead.
Tokon. Wow, thank you very much. I appreciate it so
You
much.
scared me. Yeah.
I went
Got
pool
it.
first, right? I'm not crazy.
Supply
Holy
depots
crap, the
required.
sub train is real. Dang, guys, you guys are making my day. Thank you.
What?
Is this stream about... the Alpha League stream did just finish. I have to change the title. It just finished. Jeez.
SCVs
Thank you again. All right, I'm
under
going to read
attack.
out all of the sub names right after I lose this game here.
Are under
SCV
attack.
ready.
Don't ask me why I'm going to lose the game. I just have that feeling, you know? Probably because I'm not paying attention. But this is why I'm playing on the streaming account. For this exact reason. Lets me lose in peace.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
I'm listening. What's
Like I said, I will read out all of the sub names. Holy crap.
Add-on complete.
Jeez. You guys are seriously making my day. Thank you. I'm just gonna keep saying it. And again, so you know you're not being ignored, I will read out all of the names right
Command
after
center
this. But so
upgrade
Tokon,
complete.
thank you. Scandalous, thank you. Dust, thank you. Those are the ones I've caught so far.
What?
I forgot my starport. Yeah, I
Insufficient
forgot my
gas
starport.
beam gas. Insufficient
care, though.
gas beam gas.
SCV ready.
And I will read out the rest right after this game, guys. Thank you so much.
What's going on?
Not enough minerals.
I can't build here. Yeah. SCV ready. Big job, huh?
Guess you could say most subs.
Not enough
Oh, I'm gonna
minerals.
die. Yeah. So this, yeah. All right.
Not enough base is under attack.
SCV ready.
Okay.
We could use some help
Roach
here.
King. He's the Ling Bang King. GG. All right. Sick. So my spider sense was correct. I wasn't gonna lose that game. Let me read out those subs, guys. Actually presented a sub. Thank Aku for that. Okay, man. Thank you so much for Aku. Yeah, thank you for Aku. Thank you, God, for Aku's existence. But yeah, thank you very much, Aku, for gifting those subs. Really appreciate that. Wow. Okay, yeah. So to SFBTMC, Y Ghost Town. Not sure how to say that. Cinch, Psy Inch. I'm not sure, but thank you so much, Aku, for gifting all that. I'm fine with this emote. Yeah, a lot of, I want to say a lot of thought went into the creation of that emote, but it was more like a lot of tears and destroyed dreams went into that emote. Because I get destroyed by Hydras like it's nobody's business. Thank you so much, Eku. In Soviet Russia, Hydras counter you, yeah. Okay, I need to change the title of the stream as well, because we are now done with the Alpha Team League. Yeah, I want to get the MMR on this account up. I haven't been playing it very much. I'm glad you appreciate that emote, Tokon. I think you and I had that conversation in the clan chat a few weeks ago, where I think we both agreed that we really like Lingbane Muta versus Biomine. I think Hydra's single-handedly changed the meta. Oh, I totally, shoot, I totally forgot to veto this. I have this map vetoed on my other accounts.
Big job,
Totally
huh?
forgot. I'm probably going to get destroyed here. Not really
What's
sure
going
what to
on?
do in this map, and I think aggression is really strong on it, from what I can tell. In the custom games that I've played on it, I've had a really hard time defending run-bys
SCV
and
ready.
also clearing
Not
creep
enough
for whatever
minerals.
reason. I
Well,
don't know
motor
why.
mount
Yeah,
in
kill that
the
supply
rear
depot.
with the gear.
It's going to help us, trust me. It's going to help the
Bad
cause.
news.
Hydra's killed the matchup. That's how I feel.
SCV
Like I was
ready.
saying in the game, in all seriousness, you know, without trying to meme hard or anything, in all seriousness,
Huh?
I don't think that Zerg is a problem.
Huh? Ah!
So
Additional
I think that
supply
the only
depots
problems
required.
in the matchup are related to the Hydras. I think that there are problems that stem from that. But I guess like, you could definitely make the argument that the matchup balance-wise, if there's any imbalance, which personally I don't really see as far as the whole picture goes, but I don't like the way that the matchup plays out with tank push, bio tank pushes being the best play, and a lot of times, of course, relying on just abusive positioning of tanks to get a win or to do significant damage prior to Hive. And that is what we have now, instead of
Go ahead.
the constant back and forth tug of war
Insufficient Vespi gas.
SCV ready.
that was 4M versus LBM. I think design-wise that was awesome. I know people thought that was very repetitive. Of course, it was repetitive.
Not enough
But
minerals.
in terms of build orders, it was pretty repetitive. But what I think was interesting about it, what I really liked about it, is that tactical execution
Not enough minerals.
was always different.
Not enough minerals.
Not to mention the fact that
Command
the games
center
would be
upgrade
decided.
complete.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to win this one. The games would be decided by who had the superior micro, macro, multitasking, mechanics, etc. Just the RTS fundamentals. So that's what I really loved about that matchup, even if the build orders were repetitive. I didn't really care.
Huh? Will do. Bandit. Go ahead.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ah!
Not enough minerals.
I think he's going with a counterattack from what I can tell. I mean, I saw two Lings over here,
SCV ready.
and I don't see
Not
them now.
enough. Not enough. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Got something for me right here.
Not enough minerals. Not enough. Not our SCVs are under attack. Add-on complete.
Yo. We hear you. SCV. This better be good. Gas from above.
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough.
Armed and
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
It was repetitive, but damn, it was fun. Exactly how I feel,
Command
man. That's it,
center
100%. My thoughts
Not
exactly.
enough minerals.
Go, go, go!
I mean, in my opinion, I don't think that repeating,
Armed and ready.
like a system that rewards
SCV ready.
good mechanics, micro, all those things that I
Not
mentioned,
enough
I don't think
minerals.
repeating that is a
Not
bad thing.
enough
In fact, I think it's
minerals.
pretty great.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, we do see that speed is finished now.
SCV ready. You want a piece? SCV ready. What's going
Not
on?
enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Oh my goodness. All right, well, screw me. Yep, never. This is why I have a streaming account. This is it right here. This is the reason. So yeah,
SCV
never
ready.
made
In the rear with the gear. Go, go, go.
Not enough
the reactor
minerals.
on my factory.
Not
So the
enough
first push
minerals.
is just not happening. That's just dead. We're just gonna go
Not
for
enough minerals.
the follow. We're going straight to the follow-up. That is what is happening right now.
Add-on complete.
Armed and ready. Huh? SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready. Gangway coming through. What's going on?
Not enough add-on. Not enough minerals.
Who wants some?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
This better be good.
Not enough minerals.
Huh? Go, go, go!
Not enough minerals.
Got something.
Research complete.
SCV ready. Armed and ready. Get from above. Gangway.
Okay, that's a lot.
Ready, but
SCV ready. In the rear with the gear. You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay.
SCV ready. Who wants some? Go, go, go!
I'm gonna try to take a third behind this.
Been waiting. SCV,
Insufficient Vespine gas.
this better be good. Bad news?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV, who wants some? SCV ready. What's going on? I can't build here. Go, go, go! Roger that.
light flights?
You get it. SCV ready. But you want? On this better be good. Been waiting.
Additional supply depots required.
Ready, but
Additional
This be by the number.
Oh dear.
Who wants?
waiting on you.
SCV ready.
upgrade complete.
This better be good.
Research complete. Insufficient
SCV ready.
gas.
What's going? Huh? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Liberation is at hand.
Armed and ready. Who wants some? This better. By the number. Go, go, go! Been waiting. SCV ready.
Not enough.
Armed and ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
About to get heavy.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
Gangway coming through.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Go, go, go!
Oh my goodness.
Add-on. Our SCVs are under attack.
Who wants some?
Additional supply depots required. Not
Want a piece of me, boy?
Add-on complete. Not enough.
Armed and ready.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Go, go, go.
Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Gangway, coming through. This better be good.
Upgrade complete.
About to get heavy.
Mineral field. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Big job. What's going on? Going? Huh? Bad. SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted. Not
All right, we got a lot of new subs who should know how to use that emote. Am I right?
mineral field depleted.
It's on.
I mean, to be
Mineral
fair, I
field
didn't do anything
depleted.
this game that really warranted
We're returning fire.
that I should get a favorable position.
Not enough minerals.
Arm. Gangway, coming through.
Not enough minerals.
It's about to get heavy. SCV ready.
Not enough.
Want some?
I have no idea
Not
what to do on
enough
this map.
minerals.
In
Not
case it
enough
wasn't
minerals.
obvious.
Not enough minerals.
Ready for
Go, go, go.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted.
Arm.
Not enough minerals.
Okay.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Gangway, coming through. Yeah. Give us. In the rear. Want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
It's go.
ready for dust off.
Wow. It's
Not
an
enough
impressive army
minerals.
you have there.
Light flight pick.
Not enough base is under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
GG. I have this map vetoed. Yeah, I have it vetoed and I forgot to do it on this account. I am not a fan. Oh wait, we need to unveto Dreamcatcher, veto Cerulean, Fracture, Parasite. I don't know. Not really a big fan of Parasite, but whatever. Oh, on one of my accounts, I think I actually play Parasite. Anyway. Pretty hard to push there. Do I usually open 2-1-1? I usually go 2-1-1 or Hellion Banshee. Sometimes I do Hellion Raven, but it's pretty those three builds. Yeah, exactly. 2-1-1 or Aku got it. Hellion Banshee or 2-1-1. Every once in a while, Hellion Raven. Yeah, exactly. The only thing, by the way, Tokon, the only thing that I like about the 2-1-1 is that I personally feel more comfortable clearing creep with it than with Hellion Banshee. I know Hellion Banshee is also good at controlling creep, but I guess I'm just so used to playing 2-1-1. That was a Zerg, right? We're gonna do 2-1-1 again here.
Going. SCV ready.
Not
If I get
enough
another
minerals.
TVZ after this, I'll go Hellion Banshee.
Let's go. Bad news.
But
Huh?
given that I've played the 2-1-1 so much, I feel more comfortable clearing creep. I usually don't go for that third Rax variation. Also, I usually go for just the standard double eBay, etc.
Additional supply depot. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
But I have no idea what to do on that map. So I don't think I've ever defended a Zerg attack there, ever. And I've got a really hard time controlling creep. I think I did an okay job controlling creep there, but I mean, you see how easily the Ling Bane closes the distance on the tanks, and then of course the Hydras just end up killing everything that we have.
SCV ready.
That seems to be the issue on most maps though. And Dream, You have Dream and Parasite. Yeah, like I'm not a big fan. I know that Dreamcatcher is a Terran map, so I want to make that
SCV
clear.
ready.
It's a Terran map, but I'm not good at it.
Ah! You scared me!
I don't feel very confident there. Parasite, yeah, not a big fan. Not a big fan. Too
SCV
large,
ready.
too many bases to take. But with that being said, I do think that this map pool is probably the best one we've had in a while. So like the maps that I don't
Bad
like,
news. Go ahead.
I don't
Not
think they're
enough
terrible
minerals.
maps.
Not enough
Like, I think
minerals.
Redshift was a terrible map. Again, it was very, very Terran favored in TVC as far as I understand it. But I didn't like it. Just not, not my style. I don't
Command
like the
center
gimmicky
upgrade
maps.
complete. Not enough minerals.
But so the maps that I dislike in this map pool, I don't think that they're, I don't think that they're terrible maps.
Not
It's just
enough
more that I
minerals.
don't like them. So I'm
Not
fine with
enough
that.
minerals.
I'm
Not
not
enough
that
minerals.
egotistical to think that all maps
Not
have
enough
to
minerals.
be met with my approval. So
Ah! Go. Ah! What's going on? Huh? What? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Big,
so very, very fast
big.
third base here.
Move it.
Add-on.
I don't know why Zergs do this. I really don't. I'm gonna kill that Overlord. You can't put it there.
SCV
I
ready.
mean, I'm happy that he did. Don't get me wrong, but you can't put it there.
Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
I'm on. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
We're screwed.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Armed and ready.
Command center upgrade complete.
Ben, you want a piece?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV
Don't make me
ready.
waste a scan. Come on. Thank you.
Been waiting. This better be good.
Not enough.
SCV ready. What's it worth?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. What's going on? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Gangway coming.
Additional supply.
A lot of queens you have there, sir.
Additional supply depots required. Add-on complete.
You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready. Bad news?
Not enough minerals.
Who wants
I'll tell
some?
you.
This better be good.
So close. So close.
SCV ready. Huh? Go, go, go! Been
Ready for duck.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
Try something a little different. And we'll go for the main this time instead of just creep clearing.
Additional supply depots required.
Dropping off.
Go ahead.
Research complete. Not enough.
SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. This better be good. Roger that. Sure that's
Add-on.
SCV ready. Armed and ready. Let's rock.
Ready for pickup.
Who wants some? Rather something.
Time.
Go, go, go!
On. Now what?
SCV ready. Huh? I can't build here.
Waiting on you.
Go ahead. Been waiting on you. Man, gangway coming through. What's going on? That SCV ready. Big job, huh? Go ahead.
Not enough additional supply depots required.
This better be good. You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Ready to roll out.
Research. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Whoops.
Talk to me.
Upgrade.
SCV ready.
Upgrade. Command center.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Somebody ready for dust off. Mess. Now what?
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready. Ready to roll out.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
That. Go ahead.
Insufficient base is under attack.
What's SCV ready. Big job.
Add-on complete.
Waiting.
I can't build here. SCV ready. This better be good. By the number. Who was something waiting on you?
Life flight's here.
SCV gangway. Coming.
Additional supply depots.
You want a piece of me, boy? We could use some help here. SCV ready.
Talk.
Not enough minerals. Add-on complete.
SCV ready. Been waiting on you.
Now what?
I can't build here. Gangway.
Alright, that's enough
SCV ready.
SCVs.
Who wants some?
Mineral field depleted.
Right. Armed.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, I guess he's trying to go for hive. I don't really know.
Gangway. Coming through. We could use some help here. Ready to roll out. This better be good. I can't be here.
Not enough minerals.
Will do.
Not enough minerals.
Kaboom!
Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted.
Go, go, go! We hear you.
Not enough minerals.
Here.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Alright, so
Not
it's just a
enough
really late
minerals.
third, that's all.
Upgrade complete.
We can start to group our army up now.
Let's have a blast.
Not enough mineral field.
We'll group up and go for the big
Upgrade
push.
complete.
We're
Not
gonna start
enough
3-3
minerals.
and go.
Go, go, go!
Not enough minerals.
Gangway.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
It's go time. Huh?
Add-on complete.
This better be good.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ready to roll out. You gonna? Who wants some?
Game paused.
I wouldn't be much of a man if I didn't let this guy pause for pizza. Oh wait, so Doom Cookie's not a fan of Dreamcatcher either. I'll take this opportunity to catch up on chat. Fracture, Lost and Found. Oh, really? I don't like. I know that Lost and Found isn't. It's not known as a great Terran map, but at the same time, I don't feel as though there are many gimmicks. It's just hard to. It's hard to attack, and I think it's pretty good for Zerg, right? Like, I mean, it's not bad for Protoss either, for that matter. But there are no gimmicks, so that's why I play it. No greater good for humanity than pizza. That's right, man. Oh, you were talking about Cerulean? Oh, okay, because I I thought I was one of the only Terrans who doesn't like Dreamcatcher. I know Frame Show also doesn't like Dreamcatcher. Yeah, Cerulean was an insta veto for me. Like I said during the cast, I played it in the Clan War last week, so like I've played a few custom games on it. But yeah, that is not a Terran map. I don't think so. Tokon saying Cerulean is actually pretty okay. I mean, like that may be Tokon, but for me, I don't know if you play Bio or Mech, by the way, but I feel that it's very, very difficult to sustain any push because of how large the map is and because of how I think the bases are relatively close together. For Zerg to take, for example, like TVZ on Cerulean is a nightmare.
Game resumed.
Been waiting on you. Gangway, coming through. Go, go, go!
Mineral field depleted.
You want a piece? We could use some help here. In the rear with you.
Okay, there it is right there. All right, we have got to go, boys. Otherwise, we lose.
By the number. Go ahead.
Otherwise, we lose.
It's go time. Big job, huh?
Upgrade complete. Add-on complete.
One been waiting on you.
Ready to roll out.
Base is under attack. Command center upgrade. Not enough.
Reporting for action.
Let's have a blast.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
We could use some help here.
Not enough minerals. Not enough. Additional supply depots. Not enough minerals.
It's about we could
Mineral
use some
field.
help here.
Not enough.
Let's have a blast. Oh, it's go time.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough energy.
We could use some help here. Got 'em.
Got no pain.
Not enough energy.
Who wants some?
Not enough energy.
Why, you. Who wants
All hands to battle stations.
Go, go, go! You want a piece of me? It's about to get it.
Not enough minerals.
Oh, it's on.
Not enough. Not enough minerals.
Now what?
Yes, sir.
Upgrade complete. Not enough.
Reporting for action.
Armed and ready.
Not enough.
We could use some help here.
Not enough. Upgrade.
Go, go, go!
Not enough.
Oh, it's on.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
This better be good. Gangway. I'm in a whirl. Oh, it's on. Who wants some?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ready for duck?
Mineral field depleted.
Liberate.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Alright, there we go. So obviously that was just set up by the damage that the 211 did in his main, but yeah, kind of figured he was lower MMR than me. No disrespect to him. That's a heck of a losing streak to be an M3 and to drop down that far. I feel your pain, my brother. I feel your pain. Let's see. Pizza's like, come on, you can't even describe it with words. Guy's a lucky one, agreed. Bio only, yeah, same here. Like, I play mech and custom games just to be able to mix it in. Sometimes I play it, but yeah, I'm a bio player. Do you add second factory for tanks after? Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what I do. How about you? And oh yeah, so whether or not he's going Lingbane Muta or Lingbane Hydra, I add that second factory after I get the third base. I mean, I guess every once in a while. I think maybe in that game, now that I think about it, I believe I got my fourth base first. So yeah, sometimes I will get my fourth base and then my second factory. But if so, like I do not want to wait long to get that second factory, that's for sure. Am I ready to go over the build? Yeah, let's do it, Killshay. Let's do it, man. Yeah, those overlords, dude. I was horrified when I saw them on the minimap. I thought they might be like Ultralisks or a Hydra flank ready to come down and hit my army. I was terrified. I feel like it's very late for you, or you just miss on that tank because you. I had I mean I had what did I have like 5 tanks there for the push. So yeah, not ideal. I guess I'd probably want to be at least 7, probably like 8 tanks. Most of the TBC, you make the second factory before 4th base. Yeah, I mean that's what I usually do. But like I said, sometimes I will get that that 4th base ahead. Generally try adding second factory once you have like 6 SCVs mining 3rd base. Usually add factory when 3rd is building. Otherwise, you don't really have tanks. Wait, while the no, that's too early though. Doom like with a 2-1-1. Because if you add the second factory before or I'm sorry, while the 3rd is building, your bio production is going to be behind a lot. Like if you're going for any kind of push with the bio. Yeah, let's speak on Discord. Good idea, Killshay. But if you're going for any kind of push, like with the 1-1 push, for example, which is usually what I like to do. So with a 3 medevacs, you can do that. 3 medevacs, it can be like 3 medevac, 1 liberator harassing a base. You can go 4 medevacs, etc. But if you're going with a second factory before racks 3, 4, or 5, so it's done when 3rd is landing. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. But like I definitely want to get my additional racks up first because I need to produce bio for that. Go for a big 2-2 timing. Yeah. But yeah, my tank count was a bit low there for sure. Like I said, I think I only had 5, and I want around 8. Might have been 6. Either way, it was low. All right, I'm gonna hop on to Discord. Gonna do a replay analysis, guys. I've been replay analysis and then practicing a build that Killshay showed me. It's a really cool build, a very technical build. So I'm gonna work on that. So I know a lot of you just like to watch ladder. So if you want to head out, I totally understand. Thank you for watching, and a huge thanks to Aku for gifting subs. But yeah, I'm gonna continue streaming, but it will be replay analysis / build order practice now. But by the way, Tokon, the one thing that I like about the 2-1-1 over the Hellion Banshee, and again, I'm saying that like I recognize Hellion Banshee at this point in the meta is definitely better. Objectively, it's better. The thing that I like personally or stylistically about the 2-1-1 is that it does give the opportunity. It's a very, very small opportunity, but it does give an opportunity for damage if you can catch them off guard. That's like the only thing that I do like about it. Yo, can you hear me?
Yes. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Very good. I'm on the North American server if you want to switch on over.
Yeah, oh, I totally forgot I was on EU. Yeah, give me a second. I'll log into my main account as well.
Right on. So we'll just go over the initial opener that starts at 14 and ends at 25. And after the 25 supply, what I do is kind of break the progression in sections.
Okay.
So you make this many Hellions, then you make the next production buildings.
I'm on
Two
now.
two Banshees come out, you do a transition. Just very simplified as possible.
You have my main account added, right?
SymphoniCsGaming 1532
Yeah.
shows you offline. Do you have the ability to invite me?
Yeah. What's your?
Kilsheas,
Yeah,
K-I-L.
I thought I had you added it.
1359.
Okay, 1 second. 1539, you said?
1359.
All right, sent. It says you're already my friend, but I don't. Are you online? That's weird.
Yes, I'm on the North American server.
That's really weird. Just not showing up for me.
I see you in Doomdrop. Just invite you to party.
Okay, there we go. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, you're showing up in the Doomdrop channel, but not on my friends list. But it says you're already my friend, so I've got no idea. Anyway, let's just go.
Blizzard has had some wonky moments since the last patch. So there's like two things that do not occur in this replay, which I'll also bring up to make sure it does occur and whatnot. I'll fast forward because initially it's just a gas first, 15 supply, Reaper fast expand, since we both know that by heart and then some. I'll just skip to 20 real quick. One of the things he doesn't do is scout. Obviously you're going to want to scout because the idea is when you're doing gas first, since you only have one Reaper out, you want to, see what they're doing. If you're doing barracks first, you actually have room to not scout because you have that backup marine at home. In which worst case scenario you pull SCVs, but so yeah, the idea is simply scout as you would normally. Beyond that, nothing abnormal.
What about are there any hard counters to look out for?
I mean, if you see they do one base roach, I mean, you might want to just pump out marines, get a bunker, and
Okay.
all that stuff. Other than that, just make sure you can recognize if they're doing some two-base play, mutas or something of that nature. Because you do get Thors out pretty soon, but not quicker than two-base muta
Right.
can hit. Alright, so we are now beyond the fast expand part. At 20 supply, you make the factory. Then 21, you make the reactor. 22, you make the depot. And lastly, 22, you make the gas. So if you do any of this out of order, it actually puts you behind about 20 seconds.
Okay, cool. Cool thing about doing this on stream right now is I also have the VOD to, go over explanation and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, buddy. So as soon as the factory is complete, you're making the starport. You're making 2 Hellions and then the tech lab. Don't make the tech lab first. Since the tech lab finishes so quickly, you're able to make the Hellions first, which the idea is your first 4 Hellions are going to be suicide Hellions.
Okay.
And their whole purpose is just to drive directly into the naturals worker line and kill as many as you can.
Okay, so then 2 and then 2, you're not pulling up 4.
It's going to be 2 that's arriving. Start a Viking first while resuming worker production. So the initial 4 Hellions are out, and the Viking begins essentially phase 1 complete. This is when you'll be running in. Now at this point, you're going to be making 2 Hellions, Banshee and Cloak, worker production. So as you see, before the Viking was even complete, he's already queued the Banshee, and then as soon as he can afford it, he's going to make the Cloak, while 2 Hellions are producing. Another 2 Hellions are going to be producing, so you have 4 in total at this point, with worker production. After the 3rd and 4th, with Banshee and Cloak are producing, you begin your 3rd base. In which you would naturally make out the natural. Now, at this point, you have up to 4 and Hellions after the initial 4 died. Viking, a Banshee is about to pop out. So, what I've noticed he does is he'll queue the second Banshee, then make the 5th and 6th Hellion. Because after you make the 5th and 6th, that's when you're stopping Hellion production temporarily at that point.
Got
So
it.
let's not get too far ahead. The idea is at this phase, you've already suicided 4. You have a Viking out, Cloaked Banshees going. You're making a 3rd. After the 3rd begins, now we're queuing the 2nd Banshee, making the 5th and 6th Hellion. Something he does is he'll show the 4 Hellions in the front, for any run-bys and whatnot. Then he'll rally the rest of the production at his main.
Including the Banshee.
Yes. So if because obviously the Viking is trying to deny all scouting as possible, and if they do run up with Zerglings, they won't be able to see the Banshee all the way back. Because we're going to be doing a timing attack with 6 Hellbat, 2 Banshee, 2 Cyclone, 1 Viking. So, as we've already stated, we're up to the 5th and 6th Hellion. As they're about to complete, you queue 2 Cyclones, immediately make an Armory, and 2 gases on the natural, as you see just occurred. So you could say this is phase 2. Phase 2 is complete at this point of time. We have 6 Hellions, 2 Banshee, 1 Viking, soon to be 2 Cyclones. Now, when the Cyclones are complete, that's when you immediately move out. What I was doing wrong before is, it would be about this time, maybe even a little sooner. I'll be like, okay, it's time to rally across, like we were trying to sync with a upgrade, but no. If you allow them to stray behind and your opponent does a run by, they can snipe the Cyclones, and Cyclones play a pretty important part in the attack.
I'm guessing they're going to be DPSing Queens.
DPSing Queens, tanking Banes, fighting off Roaches, you name it. They do it all essentially at this phase. Killing Spores, like you can get all technical and crazy with it as you want with more experience.
Right.
So now we're on the next phase, and this is just a little prior to the attack. This is immediately when the second Banshee is complete. It aligns with Cloak finishing. We make 2 factories, a tech lab on the barracks, and a reactor on the starport. So there's going to be 2 available tech labs for our new factories. So as you see, Cyclones came out. He's immediately moving, making the orbital. No other army is going to be rallied behind this. You're going to want to keep it at home for counter defense purposes and or saving for your next attack.
Got it.
So simply resuming worker production, Hellion production after those 2 Cyclones. Those are the only 2 you're making presently. When the armory is complete, you're immediately starting +1 as you can. And you see we have the 2 tech labs available. When the factories go on 2 said tech labs, we're immediately making 2 Thors. And here's the attack. So this is a very nice attack. And this is after we did our run by with Hellions, mind you, right?
Right. 10 drone kills there.
So obviously one thing is when we're rallying to the 3rd, workers are already there. We're making 2 gases immediately because it's mech. I know I don't have to tell you this, but it's good for people who are watching, right? And yeah, this is the attack. See, what I've been doing, he A-moved. What I've been doing is like, I would go into this little corner here and hold position. So it's just outside of the spore range where his units have to fight. And if they die, it snipes the hatchery. It's amazing. And all it is just hold positioning it in a very, cheeky position, which you can practice over time for certain. Because you don't have to, or you could, be more complex and micro the units. But I've found the hold position right now is very effective because it kills off their queens, it takes out the 3rd. I mean, because you can see the Banshees here wouldn't have attacked the spores. everything would have done more damage in
Right,
results.
yeah.
So that shows even a plain example of what I was talking about. So now going back to the build itself, as we've already stated, we're putting the factories onto the tech lab to immediately begin Thors. After the Thors begin, we're starting 2 medevacs off the starport and the second armory, while resuming worker Hellion depot production. We'll be coming up to a part in which isn't shown in this build, but we'll briefly talk about it. So we have the Hellions, we have the Thors, the medevacs going. We're going to put down a second armory and just simply keep up the macro. Now, if you're ever in this scenario, because he's been in this a few times, I've been in this a few times, if they hit with roaches before the Thors pop out, do not be afraid to pull the workers to fight. Plain and simple. So one thing that was obviously missed because of what happened in the moment. So the moment the 2 Thors pop out, if we press U, we have about 6 Hellbats. We would if you or 8, we would have about 8 to 10 with 2 medevacs, 2 Thors. So if your opponent isn't engaging at this phase, you would go and attack their fourth with 6 to 8 Hellbats, 2 Thors, 2 medevacs. It doesn't matter if you lose the Hellbats, it's just dire. You save the Thors with them. I mean, sorry, I said that wrong. It doesn't matter if you lose the Hellbats, you want to save the Thors with the
Right.
medevacs. So this is essentially the only thing that was actually not demonstrated within this replay because he was being counterattacked.
So I'm guessing
Alternatively, he would have moved out immediately.
the attack is gonna hit with +1 attack.
Yes, it's going to hit with +1. You're going to have a good amount of Hellbats, the 2 Thors to do damage, do some cute micro tricks, right? And then that leads up to the next phase then after. So about 8 minutes, you want to put down your fourth, and when I make the fourth, I make the NG at the same time. There was no need to make said NG prior. Now, on the next phase, we have the 2 medevacs that popped out. And we have 3 factories, but we have 3 bases, so obviously we're going to want to add 2 more factories. When the medevacs pop out, you're going to want to lift the starport to create a reactor for the last time, create a tech lab on the barracks and 2 factories. So one swaps onto the reactor, the second one swaps onto the tech lab. So you have 2 reactors, 3 tech labs. So do you have any questions so far? I know this is quite a bit to go
Oh yeah,
over.
that's a lot. I mean, I'm trying to take just take in as much as I can. But
Right on. If I'm going too fast, if anything needs to be repeated,
no, it's cool.
please
No, I
let
mean,
me know.
I'll definitely have to look at it again. But um, yeah, no questions thus far.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Kelsey has literally colored this build. I mean, has written this build out for me in color. And I don't know, before I start the day, one of the things I do is look at this build. So it's kind of like a little fresher on the mind. I'm like, not just making obvious mistakes
Right. That's a good idea.
i-
Yeah.
immediately. Okay, so yeah, this is about phase 4. That's when the 2 medevacs come out. You're making tech lab, reactor, 2 factories. Now, the starport that makes the reactor at this phase is going to be producing double Viking the moment it's complete, because you're going to need said Vikings for the flying dragon unit. Which, for whatever reason, I'm drawing blank in regards to its name.
You said that the flying what unit?
The flying dragon unit Zergs have that does a blinding cloud and yoink.
Oh, Viper.
Viper, yes, thank you. So with this starport reactor, you're just producing Vikings. if I lose the 2 medevacs, I tend to remake them, just because we ideally just continue Hellbat, tank, Viking, unless they do something like Brood Lords, so you would want, obviously, more Thors and more Vikings. Like,
Yeah.
it's literally the only difference. And from here, the build itself is done. The only thing you would add is additional bases, and then after the 5 factories have begun, that's when you can do the blue flame servos. And from here, to finish it off, your next and more than likely last timing attack is 2-1. So we'll just watch this complete real quick. And kind of chew over what we went over, because it's a bit.
Yeah, it's
And
really,
I
really
found
helpful.
the best way is to break it down in sections. It all starts with making the 4 Hellions. After they suicide, you're making 2 Hellions a Viking, 2 Hellions Cloak Banshee, third, 2 Hellions Cyclone Armory, double gas. So it can be broken down simply, just takes experience and all of that. And ideally, you don't need more than 2 Thors unless they go very heavy Brood Lord. And if you do lose a Thor or Thor, you do want to remove them because you don't want to lose to a sudden switch. And push out for the 2-1 attack. So we did a lot of damage, a lot of things went on, and it just and it ends kind of in this like really simple manner.
Yeah, I mean, I like this a lot compared to like your standard defensive turtle mech, which I just can't bring myself to play.
Yes, that makes mech a very distasteful style, but this is just boom after boom after boom. And one thing just to bring up, since we've already brought up the Vikings, we already have 4, we have 2 more producing, and it's continuous as need. So even if it gets to a point where this attack doesn't work, it's a 12-13 minute range, you're hitting your +3 timing attack, they may have Brood Lords, well, joke's on them. We already have a sufficient amount of Vikings.
Right. Yeah, that's a really clean build.
Yeah, buddy. Well, it was nice to finally be able to go over that and make sure to save the VOD. So,
Oh heck yeah! I'm gonna save the VOD. I'm also going to say I already have the replay, but I'm gonna just save it again.
great, because yeah, I mean, like, compared to doing bio, it's really hard to have a bad engagement as mech in TBZ. You would literally have to be in a situation where they're already wrapped around you as you're trying to siege.
Shoot, I thought it would save the Oh well, I already have it because this is the same replay you sent me before, so I already have it saved. But
That is correct.
I wanted to have it fresh in this folder. Oh well, I've got the VOD. 1 second here.
Oh yeah, and by the way, with the 4th base, you may as well make Sensory Tower since you have the in-game Planetary Fortress.
Yeah,
Because
right.
one thing I've found to be an issue is if they're doing 2-prong attacks, like, you don't want to follow them. You don't want to dance their dance. And one last tip that was given to me by a GM, he said, when it comes to the, 2-1 death push,
Hmm.
unless you're GM level, if they're doing any form of counterattacks, just keep attacking, keep going forward. Don't stop, don't go back, just move because they're less likely in a position to um, kill your army.
Hmm.
And that's one of the few ways I've lost was just trying to follow the Roach Hydra lean dance as they're literally just going circles around me. I'm looking like ass trying to follow them.
Right. Yeah, because your composition, of course, is not going to be as quick.
Correct, so it's just best off, even under the circumstance they're going for a base race counter-attack, disregard it.
All right.
Maybe rally units to, siege at the main so it's hard to break, whatever, but just don't let it stop you from finishing the game.
Excellent. I really appreciate you going over the replay with me, man.
Very good. I do hope it helps, and good luck on just getting it down.
Yeah,
Can
I'm
be
actually
attached
going
again.
the next practice session I have with my cousin. I'm going to be breaking that out. So next time you see me stream, actually could be a bit later tonight. I'm already going to be working on it. So,
Right on, right on. Hey, do enjoy your time. I'm gonna make my way for now.
all right, man. Thanks again.
My pleasure.
All right, see you later. All right, guys. Let's see. Doom Cookie also sent me a replay. I'm gonna save this one right now as well and put it in my folder. Yeah, so guys, I'm gonna eat now, and I'm probably going to stream later tonight. If not, I will be streaming tomorrow. So I really appreciate you guys watching, being active in chat, and a huge, huge thanks again to Aku for gifting all of those subs. Really appreciate it. Thanks to all of the new subscribers. Not sure if Dust was gifted or if he got it himself, but either way, thanks to him. Thanks to everyone. Really appreciate it, guys, and thanks to Kilshay for going over that build with me too. I'm gonna isolate that. I'm gonna cut it out as a highlight here, and I'll probably upload that to YouTube as well if anybody else wants to take a look at it again. So thanks a lot, guys. I will catch you later tonight or tomorrow. So have a great night, everyone. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time. GG's.